Hello everyone, hope you're having a good Sunday, and I've just noticed I think the sound's a bit low. Give me a moment. If you remember, some of you might remember on Friday I had to do a reboot on the machine, and then I couldn't do a stream because I will get into that in a moment actually. Levels are 100, that should be fine then. Right, okay. Also, let me just double check that the microphone's been picked up by the right thing. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's good. Okay, so, hang on a minute. Before doing anything. Okay, something weird went on. So I'm talking away and then Streamlabs just stops completely and just cuts off. I've had to put it up on run administrator mode, which touch wood seems to be okay. I have noticed the bitrate is a bit shit at the moment, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Before I start, there we go. Yeah, it's going to hit it again, unfortunately, just because. Yeah. Anyway, so where was I? In fact, I won't. Let's snooze it a bit, so you might get hit with that. So apologies for that. Right, so the Oculus thing updated, the drivers updated, and then I remember before I had to do the reboot, Oculus has this thing called, or the side quest anyway, has this thing called a screen, stream, it says start stream on it. And it basically uses this, this Android type program called Screen Copy. It's called SCR Copy. You can find it on GitHub, and that's basically what it uses to do the copying. But what it did was, when I first put it on, you just got this kind of black screen with something on it and like this little rectangular bar, and it just wasn't, anytime I tried to pull it up again, it just wasn't doing anything. So that's why I thought maybe I just need to do a restart. So I did that, still did it again. And then I had to basically go into the go and search the internet and find out whether there's some weird bug that was going on. Apparently, Meta has updated stuff and has broken things, so the original screen copy doesn't work. There is a new updated version, and that updated version is now broken. So you might have seen on the VODs what had happened was, I think I had to open it twice, and then the second time it was a perfect picture until I moved and it went messy again. So something on that is broken. So I'll have to wait and see what's going to cause that to get a bit better. Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Your microphone is... Well, that sounds okay to me. Alright, whatever. Okay, ads are going to start anyway. There's not really much you can do about that. Bitrate's still a bit poor. So yeah, whilst I'm gonna carry on with. So yeah, that's basically what had happened on Friday. Couldn't get the stream going because I really wanted to do a Halloween stream and I wanted to play Blood. I did play Blood off stream, and I'm still very terrible at it. It is a difficult game, even on normal settings. It was still a lot of fun to play in the VR mode. It was just, yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. So they um, updated the meta thing. So what we used to get was you could get like these desktop environments, so you couldn't move around it. You couldn't physically move around like this. You could only turn like that, which a lot of people are like, look, this is silly. You've got VR, we should be able to move around and that sort of stuff. You had different kind of setups, like kind of futuristic or being in space or something like that. So you could swap between the two, swap between a few of them. The recent one that they've done is you can move around in it now, but it's almost like your space is in this kind of you can see other people running around in the actual horizon thingy at the bottom. And then you've got your own space you can walk around in, which is nice, but it's also that corporate blandness with all the pastel colours. So it's, yeah. And I remember wandering around in the actual bits, and you can hear people talking as you walk past them. And there's what looks to be certain areas that you can transition into. And it's like, I think it's like a separate room, but I think if somebody's got control of that room, they can kick you out. I think that's what happened to me at one instance. But yeah, that's things have updated. I can see the coolness of it, but I'm just a bit like, I kind of miss the old sort of setup where you could change to like different things. I just prefer to have that rather than this weird new meta thing that they've got. But it's what it is, really, isn't it? Right, ads are going to start again. I do apologise. Cross your fingers that the stream stays up. Bitrate's gone better now, so we should be fine. So I will see you in about 3 minutes.
Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I better wait here and help anyone else who comes by.
If I were a braver man, I would run for the surface. But I'm afraid if the world finds out what we were doing here, Gordon... Well, please, just don't make me come with you. Well, it does seem there is something to chaos theory after all, yes? I hear something.
Okay, why not? Didn't want to die alone anyway. Open fire! Okay, I'll secure this area.
Right, everyone's back. Before I carry on, I do want to say also thank you to Racing the Beam for the follow. So thanks again for the follow. It's this cable, I think. There we go. Turn it down in my ears, so I'm not feeling like I'm shouting. Check that you can hear it. Yep, should be able to. Right. Let's see if we can get an improvement today. I did ask about on the Discord whether people wanted me to split the time between this one and a sequel. I don't think anybody replied to that one, but I think I'm not going to do that because if I'm having to do that, it means I've got to faff around with putting the ZX Spectrum up and running, and in that case I'd end up just changing it on the Mister. So I really want to push for doing real hardware. Obviously I can't with this one because I don't actually have an Atari 8-bit. But the Spectrum I definitely do, so that's why that's going to happen that way. Forgot about this one. this one. This one that I can do on occasion, but has messed up a few times. I was hoping to be able to avoid or get that one just at the right time. And then you've got to be very careful where you jump as well. F1 Udo. This is about the third game I have ever played. So how many games have you played? Just a few or? Did you ever complete this one? So I think there's about 10 levels. Oh, you idiot. So there's about 10 levels in this game. And then it kind of changes to how speedy it is. Too many to count, record. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yay. Yeah, this is my playthrough it to see whether I can actually complete it. And then we're going to do the sequel. Which on a ZX Spectrum I do have some fond memories of because it's quite a good port, I think. one dealt with. Got to be very careful on the slides here. Ooh. Ooh. No. Ooh. Right, I need to fill those in. Right, okay. Right, we're doing well. Let's not jinx this one. Ooh. Just gotta be careful on the drops, because if you drop too far, you're dead. That's fine. Okay. Gotta do this quickly. Ah, I think that was the last bit as well. Let's get with you two if I can. No, no. Oh. Modern Fan. The Modern Fan made sequel is pretty good too, but the time it's gonna be harsh. Never seen the fan remake, but I did play the remake of this game. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, it might be this one. Yeah, I think it's Miner 2049er again. Yeah, it is. It's that one. I'll put it in the chat so you can actually have a look. So this is the one that I've seen, I've got on. Did I press 2? I did press zoom 2. Don't want zoom 2. I'll play through it anyway. So yeah, that is the version that I've played in recent times, and it's actually a pretty good remake, to be honest. Yeah, played that one, okay. I can't remember how far I got on that particular one. I think I got fairly far. Again. Right. Ooh, almost. I don't know why I did that, but never mind. I must be on more points because I'm on zone 2, maybe? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a new life that early. There. Yeah. Oh. Always miss jumping on this. Oh, what? fine. Seem to have more lives than I thought I did. Seems I'm usually better at doing it without doing the platform at the top, which is kind of weird. Both times I did it with the platform at the top, it didn't cause any issues. No, that's not possible. So, Zone 2 isn't that bad, to be honest with you. It's not as fast. Which is fine. do this one. Come on. She'll be able to do this one. So I'm going to ignore that platform just above me. I'm wondering whether for some reason I'm just not able to complete this properly because I do that one first, which is kind of weird, but right, okay, I need to remember how to get back now without dying. Oh, I missed what you said then. So many great platformers in the Atari. I think there was a good version of I don't know myself because I was more of a Spectrum person. But when I went through and looked at Bruce Lee, I remember having a good time with the Atari version. Pretty sure that was a thing. This time... Yeah, you did it. Oh! What? I don't believe it. I didn't want to do that quickly, never mind. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bit risky. Just gotta be careful now. Oh! Oh, that was bad. Oh, no, come here. Oh, ooh. Playing with death there. Oh, Jesus. And we're gonna do it. Oh, thank God. Over halfway now. Danger radioactive waste. At least we got to the 6, you know, over halfway now, so that's good. Bruce Lee's classic, pretty much identical to C64 version. Scale big. Yeah, I think I bought that one as well, because we were doing that for, when I was doing the game club, somebody suggested that one. So it's a good one to complete. I can't remember which version they went with originally. But I know somebody did like a kind of unofficial sequel, I think, on a C64. That was an okay thing. Released 2 fan sequels in the C64. Yeah. Trying to remember which one it was that I played. Ah! Ooh. That was almost about what this is. No. Yeah. So first time on this level we've actually left one monster. Alright, I'm sure I should be able to do this with doing this at the top. Just means I don't have to come back and do it again. Well, not again, but, you know. Ah. I think sometimes it's just trying to judge jumps, and then when you're trying to do it quickly, you forget that sometimes you've got to be at a certain edge. I mean, it's not 100% pixel perfect, but it does feel like it at times. A second game definitely got a bit more pixel perfect jumping, but at least the jumping mechanic changed a bit so that it made it so that you could do it. Ooh. Yeah, I was thinking I could sneak it back in. Oh, and by the way, if a lot of banging happens, it's because our stream decided to do their own little firework thing. That's not what I want to do, but never mind. Let's try not to miss this jump this time. There we go. Timing of that was terrible. Completely mistimed that one. Not this time. Alright, this one, the bane of my life one. At 75. There's apparently an Atari 2600 port, but it only had 3 levels. I'm assuming maybe that had something to do with the size of the cart, only accommodating 3. Oops. I imagine the port would have been okay. Almost. Damn it. And then got walked over. Not sure how big the carts were. This version was on a 16K cart, even though 8K were all common. Question is though, did they Did they just put the first 3 levels on and then just didn't put the rest of it? Or did they decide if we can only put 3 levels on? So they decided to kind of push 2 of the most difficult ones on? Perhaps. That probably would have been a better idea. Because I probably would have put the first one, and maybe the one that I'm having an issue with, which is the 4th one. You're wondering that as well, yeah. How I didn't get pushed down that slide, I don't know. I guess you gotta move onto it rather than jump onto it. Ad starting in about 45 seconds. I don't know if I can pause this. I might not be able to. So it might be a case of me playing this through the ads, unfortunately. Or unless I can snooze. I could probably snooze, actually. Right, I've snoozed it for another 5 minutes. I wasn't paying attention. I've pushed another snooze on the ads because I don't want to really play this with the ads on. Especially if I get a good run. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump over this. Thank God for that. Alright, this one. Every time I think I've got it. Shoot. It's either I mistime the jump or it's this part here. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna have a bit of a break, so I will be back in 3 minutes. I'll do the ads now, so back in 3.
Once upon a time, the Aztecs believed not that the gods had granted life to man, but that man had stolen it. Prometheus stole the eternal flame, and Alberich stole the ring. I'm only saying this is not a new story. No, it's not a new story at all.
What do you be wanting me for? Let us so stop 'em, to be sure.
This looks interesting. I'm ready.
Right, that is the cat's fed, and I'm back. Whoa. Seems to give us 10 loops at least. There might be technically more, but I read that some levels in Zone 10 are literally impossible. 11 to 255 are just the same as speed as Zone 10. Yeah, I thought it was just 10 levels, but spread across the different the speeds. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, there, Conga Line Monkey. I've always liked mine, but I've always been terrible at it. I've only played it a couple of times. I've mostly played the sequel. So this is my effort to try and at least complete it, so that I've done it. Well, this is via the Mister, because I don't actually own a 8-bit Atari. Second more, and that would have been it. Right, this one, we've got plenty of lives. Ah! Should have just dropped down. Sometimes you think, oh, the jump won't be too bad, and then you realise you did. Yeah. Because I know if I try and drop on that one, it'll just miss. Just wondering if waiting and killing that thing was worth it. Gotta get stuff done, but I'll leave you on the note. Cheers for the stream. No problem there, Farnado. Thank you for popping in. Alright, done that without dying. Good thing. Let's see if I can get this section done. Right. This fiddly bit. What to do without doing that, but never mind. Oh! If I'd not rushed the top left ones, I think I would have been able to do that. What? Hey, have you... Oh, thank God for that. I think the cat sat on the keyboard and it did something. Right, in this bit. Oh. No. Right, this one. Got you. Do this again now. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Six. Second time we've got onto here. Hopefully not the last time. Oh no. Okay, how do I... No. That's a difficult one. Well, we're on 144, got enough time for another couple of rounds, and then that's it for the stream. But we have got to the zone 6, so let's leave something. Just trying to remain consistent is the next issue. That level seems to be a bit better now. Ah, I just missed it. Ah. Missed one. Evening critical. Don't believe it. Right, last round. 5. Oh no, I can't. I've got to wait until that moves. No. Right. Oh, thank God. This one. Okay, so this part's obvious so far. Oh, I can't go up there. Oh! Oh, that was stupid. Alright. Can I can. Okay, that's good. Right, so I can go down the bottom. I could probably go back to the... I would probably have to leave the bottom part because... Let's plug these out so I can talk. See, on that last one, I probably have to leave the bottom part for the final bit, but it's a little bit more difficult. But at least we got to level 6, so at least that's something. And it looks like Touchwood 4 and 5 are getting easier, which means I can start hitting 6 again and basically learning that. What I might do is I might have a quick look up the level just to kind of visually see it and see whether I can kind of work out the best route, perhaps. Might be an idea. But yeah. Right, that's it for today. So thank you for popping in. We will certainly back on this next week because obviously I want to finish it, but not, like I said, not doing too badly. I will be back tomorrow with Amiga Monday, where we'll be doing more Amiga format CD. I think we just started a new CD. I think we're on 16 now because we looked at 15 CD2, and that was just this demo disc that just had not much on. So we started 16. Oh, I need to get the ROM for the Dragon 32 and a couple of Dragon 32 games. That's what I said I was going to do. So I'll try and remind myself to do that tomorrow before we start. I don't think I'm going to have a chance today. What else did I say? I think that was it, but we also were about 2 levels away from completing Degeneration as well, so that's going to be the same time. So I think it's the level we're on and the next one, and that's it, we're done. So cross fingers we get a bit further with that one. Be good if we could actually finish that one, because then I can be on, I think Colorado next was going to be that, and at some point I need to have a quick look at Deuteros to see where I'm up to with that at some point, but it won't be tomorrow. Tuesday we finally finished off Exile Escape from the Pit. For those of you who didn't see that one, it's basically a tentative win. So there were a few win conditions, and one of them was one of my PCs died. And as soon as that happened, when I managed to kill the king, it was a case of, congratulations, yes, you've killed the king, but we can't bring you back, so your party dies because everybody just cuts you up. So I took that as a win. At some point we will try and come back and try and do that without a death, but we'll have to see on that one. But that means Tuesday we'll start a new game, and that's going to be Power Slave or Exhumed on the Saturn. So that'll give me a break from RPGs for a bit. Once we've done Power Slave, we'll go back to another game that I've put on pause, and that would be Pool of Radiance on the 486. Might not be this year though, it might be next year, we'll have to see. And then Friday we'll do some more KKND, and I think at this point, if I get a chance, either Wednesday or Thursday, I might do a double bill of KKND, since we didn't have much of a stream on Friday thanks to issues on the Halloween special, so, you know, it is what it is. So, let's see who we've got for raiding. Dodgy driver issues in Windows, yeah, especially with the break of, because I don't think you're around for my explanation of that. So basically, yes, just updates of drivers and stuff, but then there was some issue where Meta had broken, SideQuest has this casting thing, and it's done through the I think ADB program. Either way, it's called Screen Copy, and that's broken now, so I can't do a stream on VR, which is annoying because we've got some good first-person old-school ones we can look at, and I want to finish off Duke Nukem 3D on the YouTube side. Now, I've not had a chance to get back to that, but now I can't because that's broken, so I have to wait for that to be unbroken before I can fix that. But yeah, that's essentially what's going on that one. A few people are on today. Who do we raid? Since I don't get chance to raid her often, we're gonna go raid Ember Shadow 2019, who's doing some Next Fest horror demos. So let's go and raid Ember. Right, that's it for me. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, you know the rest of my schedule. And until then, I will see you all later. Bye.